Welcome back, I'm your host Thunder, and in this video I'm gonna simply explain you how I calculate making or preparing cosplays, such as my very awesome Yellow Rabbit, or my recently finished Bond from the Walton Files, or, spoiler, my Afton build cosplay. Now, if you don't want to miss me out finishing this awesome guy with animatronic eyes, you should check down there this subscribe button, and maybe also when you're there, like. Appreciate it. Now, how do you calculate the size of your cosplay? Now, first, what I want you to do is take your phone, put it a bit far away from you, so that your entire body is in frame of it. Then you're gonna snap a photo. So after you snap your photo, you're gonna get to one of those websites like Remove BG to remove your background. You can use any other software that you like too. Then in some other video editing software, you're gonna make yourself in silhouette. Basically just black out yourself. After you have your black silhouette without a background, Real Life Me is gonna continue explaining what to do. Then I want you to go to your image editing software like Paint of your choice. You can use Photoshop or Paint 3D. Then what you want to do, take the image of you and then basically import it. You're gonna activate invisible background if you can do that. Take yourself, copy, and I make the canvas a bit bigger. Well, that looks very funny. So basically that you have yourself here and then put another one somewhere else too. Then you go to Google or whatever, you're gonna find an image of your character that you want to cosplay. Let's say I want to cosplay Lefty from Five Nights at Freddy's. You need to find some image where he's faced from the front. Search. If you have your own 3D model already, you can just pose them in Blender. Now in this image, he's pretty decently alright standing there. Now, if you look up there, get your image of yourself and then left. So what you want to do is make him a bit bigger without shifting him wider or taller. I pressed shift on the keyboard and then I cannot accidentally fuck it up. And then I take myself and then put him over it somehow that I fit inside of him without any of my body parts clipping out, and me being able to, fit inside. And I would say that how this looks right here, this is pretty alright. Now, you can remove your other yourself. And the next thing you want to do is create some measuring lines, preferably make them red. Put them here and at the bottom of the foot. Then Lefty's head size, not any of his ears or anything. Then what you want to do is basically, first off, your own height. This is your height. For me, it's I believe 183 centimeters. You can put that in here so you'll remember that. That's like this long. And to easiest calculate his height, the cosplay's height afterwards, I just take a ruler, put it to myself until that's these 18.3 centimeters. So very basically said, you're gonna measure the screen until it says your height 10 times smaller. Like for me, 18.3 centimeters instead of 183. Now after I have this ruler in the same size as the display, you can just calculate. You can just from your screen measure how big Lefty is. And for me, he would be around 210 centimeters. And since he is on the screen, basically 10 times smaller, you can just measure him. You can measure his head width, you can measure everything and then create those parts IRL out of foam. But that's basically how I calculate the heights and fittings of cosplays. So they basically fit onto me. That is the cheapest way I could say make it, or easiest. You don't need to learn 3D software, you don't really need to learn picture editing. This takes you really like no time. But you can also go way beyond by finding a 3D model of a human, the 3D model of the thing you want to cosplay, and taking that 3D model of a human, measure it like that it's your size, IRL, and then fit this 3D model of a human inside the 3D model of your cosplay. That's probably also way more easier and detailed to do. But this is very beginner friendly. Now, if you have any ideas how you can improve this, put them in the comments. If you need help creating this, you should definitely check out my Discord server, which QR code should appear there magically. Now, if you really found this helpful, go press that like button. I hope to see you in another video like this one. I meant this video. I hope this video will like intrigue you. Looks interesting to me. But anyways, thanks for watching and see you next time. Squat!